The regular scheduled public meeting of August 11th, 2025 of the Township of Washington Township Council. Adequate notice of the meeting was given in accordance to the Open Public Meetings Act by the Township Clerk to at least 2 newspapers in January, and this meeting has been posted on the Township Bulletin Board, Electronic Message Board, WCTV, and the Township website. Please notify the municipal clerk of any disability requirements necessary for attendance at the council meeting. The fire exits are located to the double doors to your right and to the door on your left. Please silence all cell phones. If you are unable to attend the council meeting in person and would like a topic to be addressed at the council meeting, please visit www.townshipofwashington.us. Contact Us tab, click on Mayor and Council, send an email to all all members at once. Salute to the flag, please. Stand, everyone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Casio.
Here.
Councilman Sears.
Here.
Councilman Ullman.
Here.
Councilwoman Velez. Council President DeSena.
Let the record also reflect in attendance Mayor Calamari, Township Administrator DeCarlo, Township Attorney Bailey, and Township Clerk Kowski. You are unlisted? You're here? Okay. Payment of bills. Resolution number 25-285, authorization payment of bills July 11th to August 7th, 2025. We have a motion.
So moved.
I just have one question.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
No, yet.
You discuss?
Just one quick question. On page 16 of the purchase order listing by PO number, there are 2 awards from the Spring into Wellness Fund. I was under the impression that 3 were awarded, and I'm just wondering, is that on the previous bill list, or is there a subsequent one?
No, I don't want to steal the mayor's thunder, but I think the mayor was reporting this evening on the grant recipients.
Yes, there are 3. However, one may not have made the list due to paperwork.
No, I think all 3 are on there.
Oh, are they?
It's on a different sheet.
Oh,
I thought I went through it. My apologies.
I'm pretty confident there isn't, but if there isn't, there is 3 recipients.
yeah, I didn't, maybe one, I thought we didn't get their paperwork in because even though they're recipients, they got to do a PO.
Sure. Okay.
No, it's on page 18.
Oh,
Third-
all right.
third PO.
Apologies, I
No
didn't see it.
problem.
Thank you.
Any other questions, Mike?
That was it.
Tom?
Hold on one second, Bill.
Sure.
Hold on. Somebody speak, please.
Hello, hello, testing. Hello, Sue.
All right, we'll deal.
It's working?
No.
No?
Councilman Casio.
Yes.
Councilman Sears.
Yes.
Councilman Ullman.
Yes.
Okay, and Sen are not here. So we're on to the PSA. PSA for August 11th, 2025. The Township of Washington is launching its 3rd annual round of Our Town Hero Banner Program as a living tribute to our community to honor past and present members of the armed forces. Please visit our website for further information. Bergen County Chore helps seniors and those with disabilities remain safe in their homes by offering repair services and home maintenance. The Chore Volunteer Program perform a variety of jobs, including installing grab bars, weather stripping, installing doorbells and locks, changing light bulbs and smoke alarm batteries. To schedule an appointment, please call 201-489-9456. Pursuant to NJSA 46:8-28, landlords are required to complete a landlord identification registration form for single-unit dwellings that are non-owner occupied. The complete form is to be filed in the office of the township clerk with a copy to be given to the tenant. As per ordinance number 20-03, all rental unit owners are required to complete a lead inspection application. Both forms are available on our website. A dedicated e-cycling container is now available year-round at the town hall through a partnership with Everval LLC. Is that what it is?
E-Revival.
E-Revival, a certified electronic company. Drop-off is available Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and on Saturdays 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the by ecology permit only. Please note the yard is closed on Tuesdays during bulk pickup and leaf collection weeks. Please visit our website for full listing of acceptable items. The Kiwanis Club of Pascack Valley meet on the second Wednesday of each month at 6:30 p.m. at the Westwood Community Center. If anyone would like more information, please contact Paul Ralph Cardulli at 516-581-8319 or Pascack Valley Kiwanis at gmail.com. Also, on September 7th, the Washington Township Fire Department is hosting a car show at Westwood High School between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. A friendly reminder, please curb your dog and pick up their waste when necessary. The town hall will be closed Monday, September 1st, in observance of Labor Day. Our next council meeting will be held on Monday, September 8th, 2025 at 7 p.m. And at this time, we'd like to have a report of the administrator.
Thank you, Vice President Cassio. This is my follow-up from the Township Council meeting from July 14th, 2025. There was no residents or concerns from the residents to follow up on. The following are questions and concerns that the council had. At the July 14th, 2025 council meeting, Mayor Calamari announced the upgrading of the township's lightning detection system. In response, council asked if we could ask the contractor if the new system will allow the community notifications to cellular phones. I spoke with John Wills of Commercial Recreation Specialist. Mr. Wills informed that our new system will be able to provide that service. However, it will require a compatible software at an additional cost estimated between $2,000 and $3,000 and a reoccurring monthly internet fee. The software essentially works with Nixle. There are no funds available for 2025 for this upgrade. However, we can pursue with council during the 26 budget if council is interested. Council requested I obtain an updated time frame for the next sequence of events for the construction of the DPW facility. The bid was made public on July 28, 2025, with a bid opening date of September 4, 2025. Anthony Iovino, our architect, will have a recommended bid award resolution for the council for the September 8, 2025 council meeting. Anthony Iovino feels confident that construction can begin in early October. Of course, this time frame is not barring any unforeseen circumstances. At the July 14, 2025 meeting, the council was presented with Resolution 25-281, a request to increase the bid threshold from $44,000 to $53,000. The resolution was not passed, and some members inquired what the benefit to the township would be. I reported that the increase in the bid threshold would save township tax dollars that would otherwise be necessary to pay professionals such as engineers and/or architects to prepare the documents, and would save staff work hours as well. Council stated they may have additional questions. On July 15, 25, I sent Councilman Cassio and Council President DeSena an email asking for any additional questions they may have, so I may respond to them on the August 11, 25 meeting. I have not received any additional questions at this time. I would like to take the opportunity to explain that the request to increase the bid threshold is supported by administration, our CFO, our QPA, and our financial advisors. I did make contact with our financial advisors, Lurch Vinci Bliss, who reiterated the same benefits of saving time and money by increasing the bid threshold. The Division of Local Government Services disseminated local finance notice 2025-08 announcing the increase in the bid threshold. This notice was provided to council prior to the July 14, 2025 meeting. Pursuant to state law, the state treasurer, exercising her authority to do so, increased the bid threshold. This review is conducting every 5 years by the state treasurer. It is the township council's authority to adopt the increase in the bid threshold by way of passing the resolution. I respectfully request the township council to reconsider passing the resolution, which will be presented to the council on September 8, 2025. Councilman Sears and Council President DeSena conveyed concerns that heritage trees were cut down at the property of 182 Sussex Road without the proper permitting. I determined that the trees were taken down appropriately with a valid permit issued by the zoning officer and in accordance with the Township Code, Chapter 465 trees. I made this determination by reading Township Code, Chapter 465, reviewing aerial images of the property on Google Earth, reviewing the application submitted by the homeowner, talking with zoning officer Joe Sedicase, visiting property with Joe Sedicase, taking my own pictures of the property, speaking with the co-owner of All Season Tree Service, meeting the builder on site, and reviewing the supporting letter from All Seasons Tree Service, which company is registered with the State of New Jersey Board of Tree Experts, license number 816331. If WCTV can please put up slide 1. All 3 of the trees that were cut down were in fact heritage trees by definition in the Township Code. A heritage tree is a single trunk tree with a circumference of 38 inches or more. Multi-trunk tree with a circumference of 60 inches or more, or greater than 35 feet in height. The trees removed at 182 Sussex Road fit the definition of a heritage tree due to their height. The applicant properly identified the trees as heritage trees on the application, provided an aerial photo that identified the trees to be removed. I'll just wait up a second for WCTV. Put up slide 1, please. I'll move on. And the supporting letter from All Seasons Tree Service documents the 2 pine trees next to the house as being a concern for injury and or property damage, hazardous. The 3rd tree by the pool was considered a hazard and dying. A copy of all the documentation has been provided to council. And I don't believe I did send that to you tonight. I will follow up with sending you all the application documentation. My on-site inspection and discussion with the builder also proved that the only trees taken down recently on the property were the trees marked in the application. Do you know if there's a problem with the pictures too, or? Okay. Yeah. Council has the pictures in front of them. It just won't, the public won't be able to see it, but a picture, an aerial view, which was taken from Google Earth, because if I go into Google Earth, I get the same view, and I believe it was from 2021. But the trees marked with an X were in fact the trees that were taken down.
Question, Council President?
Go ahead.
Did he submit an arborist report?
Yes, he did.
He did.
He did.
Is it here, or do you have?
No,
a copy
I'm
of it?
sorry. That's what I said. I'll follow up to with you guys later.
Okay.
But if you want, I do have a copy of it here. I can certainly pass it down. Otherwise, if you'd like to send me to send the documentation via email, I can do that. I can send it to everybody, Mr. Sears.
Thank you.
Okay, you got it.
Mark, do you have more?
What?
Do you have more slides or anything?
I do.
All right,
Three.
it's because we didn't start Zoom.
Ah.
That's why. Lunch. Yes.
Recording in progress.
Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Okay, wait, here we go.
We're on.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the trees marked with an X were the ones taken down. I would be able to prove that because I went and I did see where they stump grinded,
Sure.
and there was pine cones around each area. The tree in the back, I think, is a maple tree. And I'll send the documentation around to the council, but the letter from the arborist identifies the type of tree, how tall it is. The application identified them as heritage trees, and puts them as the two closer to the street were marked as hazardous because of how close they are to the house.
Did the arborist mark them as hazardous?
Yes,
Or
the
did
letter.
the tree company mark it as hazardous?
The tree company, who's a licensed with the state, is the one that wrote the letter.
But is he an arborist? Or did they get an outside arborist?
I'm sorry, I don't know if I understand the question.
He's asking, is the arborist associated with the tree cutting company? Is it the same?
It is, it is,
It
it's from
is.
All Seasons Tree Service, yeah.
May I ask a question, just?
Yeah.
Because we talk about an arborist, and then you mentioned a company is registered with the State of New Jersey Board of Tree Experts.
Mhm.
Are they one and the same, or is one a certification of one set of expertise, and the second is a certification of another expertise?
I'm not sure. I wrote what is on there.
Can we chime in a little bit? When the tree vendors put their applications in, they have to supply to us their certification with the tree, a tree certified board of tree experts. So those are documents that come in through the state, that they are registered with the state at that level. So we do have that now. Does that consider an arborist? From what I understand, no, I believe they're
No,
two
arborist
separate,
is different.
totally different.
Right.
Things.
Yeah, I don't know what you would call it.
So it's like
Yeah, some of them do have.
having the fox saying that the chickens are good. He eats them.
They were good.
Yeah.
So I guess, and I know we'll receive it from you, Mr. DiCarlo, but in addition to the letters from from All Seasons, is there an arborist letter?
I have no idea the comparison between a New Jersey licensed tree expert and an arborist. I wouldn't know the difference between the two.
Okay. So is that something that, who makes that determination? I mean, in terms of, because don't we need an arborist to provide the sign off
Yeah.
on the damage, on the dying trees and
Tree
the
come down.
ability to remove it?
Yes.
So who makes that determination?
I would probably figure it might be the code official person.
It's the zoning officer. He's the one
The
that
zoning officer
authorizes
and
the
code
permit,
official.
which was authorized, yeah.
So can we ask him the
Yeah,
difference?
Mr. Sedekage, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So can we ask Mr. Sedekase if,
What are we ultimately trying to do? It's just so I understand, because I feel like I went through it really in depth to like the nth degree, so I just want to make sure I understand.
you
my side.
certainly did, but
Are we ultimately trying to figure out if somebody did something wrong, Mr. Ullman? Because that's, like.
No, I don't
No,
think
no, I
he's
don't
doing
think that's
something wrong. It's following proper procedure.
and if,
Okay, so can someone explain to me the difference between an arborist and a New Jersey State licensed tree expert?
Well,
I don't think the process was done incorrectly in this case, but I think what I'm thinking is you have a tree company that has an arborist, so they have a vested interest to say, this tree might not be unsafe, right? So maybe in the future, if we go back to the tree ordinance, maybe we could put something that says we need an independent arborist, independent of the tree company, to say that, this tree is no good.
I think that's a great idea, and you have it before you this
So
evening
that's,
to make that.
again, that's
to make
something
that
we might
change.
want to,
Right, I mean,
pursue.
I think we can require the administrative side of this government to follow the ordinance as if it's written, not
And-
as how you'd like
Right.
it, or someone would like it to read. So
And then-
tonight, the tree is right before you guys.
Right, and the thing is this, it was done in this case correctly by
Yeah.
the book, okay?
Yeah.
But I think,
no, we
brings to light-
don't, we don't.
We don't know that.
I have to disagree
Well, from what?
Vice President Casio,
Okay.
because we don't know if an arborist signed off on this.
In this case, we're unsure of the definition of the arborist and the certified tree.
Well,
So what would you like done? I mean, put the tree back together? I know that's silly, but what would ultimately happen here? Because I have an application that was filled out completely correct. I have a letter from a New Jersey licensed state tree expert.
Well,
I have
The
pictures.
terminology of a tree expert is what? He knows how
I
to
don't know,
cut
that's
down
what I'm
trees?
asking you. So
I mean,
I
that's
don't
what
know,
we-
maybe Mr.
Because
Settecase doesn't know.
when we had to do our tree inventory for the township, we had to get a certified arborist to do all the trees. We didn't get a tree
No,
expert.
but then what?
It was defined as a certified arborist,
Am I putting a tree back?
okay?
no, that's,
It's for the future.
that is one of the most ridiculous things, and that's not what this
I could get
question,
worse.
that's not what this question, these questions are.
If you don't
Driving
like
out.
the way the ordinance is written, rewrite it. That's all I can tell you.
We can certainly rewrite it,
Thank you.
But-
Can I carry on or?
no.
You know,
You
before,
you made that is a ridiculous comment to put it back.
Okay.
The question I'm asking, or I asked, is specifically because we note that there is a state of New Jersey Board of Tree Expert, and he has a license. My question is, in our ordinance, and I believe it's in our existing ordinance, not the proposed, that an arborist, a certified arborist, needs to make a determination on the viability of the tree, its health, if it's a danger. So the question I have is, at the time, based on the ordinances that were in place when this was all agreed, was it done properly? And if it wasn't, it's done. But do we need to account for it in the revised tree ordinance? And if we do, is there a lack of guidance from that Mr. Settecase can provide to us? And that would be my comment on that,
okay,
sir.
so, Mr. Sears, any questions?
No, we'll do
Okay.
more research.
Yeah, I think we have to put a little bit more effort into finding out what these definitions are of an arborist and a registered tree expert in the state of New Jersey. If they're one and the same, they're different, if they can work with the company that's actually doing the cutting. So we have the tree ordinance in front of us. Let's, take a little time to get it done right. If it's not done correctly, we're going to find out the answers to those questions, Mr. Ullman, so we can, do it correctly from now on. Again, we cannot replace trees that have already been removed. So I want to make sure things are done as they should.
Can I comment, sir? If I just
Sure.
brought up some information. In New Jersey, a licensed tree expert and a licensed tree care operator are distinct titles regulated by the New Jersey Board of Tree Experts. Both are arborists. So again, I understand, but when Mr. Settecase, that's a zoning officer, sits down and he reviewed this, if a letter's written by a licensed tree expert in the state of New Jersey, is it reasonable for Mr. Settecase to take that into consideration as an arborist? What degree should the zoning officer go to? Like I said, everything was done, the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed, we have pictures, I've confirmed everything. I spent an endless amount of time to now prove that they're one and the same. And again, it's not even a mistake, so I don't want to say he made a reasonable mistake. He made a reasonable judgment of how the ordinance is written and took it into consideration that a licensed New Jersey tree expert with a number that I even read out loud was considered either identical or the same or similar to what an arborist is, just because it didn't say the word arborist.
So when we challenged in the beginning that those trees were heritage trees, we were told they were not. In the
No, I didn't
beginning.
tell you that.
No, you didn't tell us. And now all of a sudden, they're heritage trees, and he's got permission, or he's got a license, he's a tree cut down person, And now he's a certified arborist.
Again, if,
We'll have to look deeper into that,
again,
Council
you know,
President.
we have an opportunity to tighten up the ordinance if we don't like something.
Yes,
You know, and if we want to try and keep it more independent, because I see there could be a conflict of interest there with someone who is a tree removal person and someone who has arborist on their team. So maybe we can separate that out.
yes.
So, right now, unfortunately, you know, what's done is done. So, but thank you, Mark, for looking that up for us. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir.
Your report can continue if you want.
Thank you. Councilman Cassidy and Council President DeSena brought up a concern regarding stop signs being affixed to the same post as a street sign and stated this has been done all over the township. They expressed a desire to have this practice terminated, believing that this practice is not appropriate, especially prior to the township installing added stop sign locations based on the anticipated, which has been approved since last meeting, Township revision to Chapter 223. And as you can see, there's a picture of it. It literally is all over town. They're exactly right. I did some checking into it. I spoke with Lieutenant Glock, our traffic safety expert. Lieutenant Glock provided information from the MUTCD, which is the Manual for Uniform Traffic Control Devices, Section 2A16, parentheses 05, that specifies street signs should be posted in conjunction with stop or yield signs. The standard reads as follows. Signs requiring separate decisions by the road user shall be spaced sufficiently far apart for the appropriate decisions to be made. One of the factors considered when determining the appropriate spacing shall be the posted or 85th percentile speed. The guidance. Signs should be located on the right-hand side of the roadway where they are easily recognized and understood by road users. Signs in other locations should be considered only as supplementary to signs in the normal locations, except as otherwise provided in this manual. Signs should be individually installed on separate posts or mountings, except where street name signs are posted with a stop or yield sign. It is a recommendation of the administration, police department, and our township engineers to leave the signs the way they are. This will align with the standard according to the MUTCD and will save taxpayer dollars by not having to change all the existing signs and posts and not having to buy posts for the new stop signs, along with saving man hours. At our last meeting, we had a discussion regarding the forthcoming change order from 4 Cleanup, Inc. The company awarded the bid for resurfacing of Coolidge Avenue. On Saturday, June 28, 2025, I spoke with our township engineer, Glenn Beckmeyer Jr. Mr. Beckmeyer Jr. explained to me that a change order would be necessary in order to account for needed upgrades to the storm inlet frames. I requested Mr. Beckmeyer Jr. to produce this request in writing, as I'll need to inform the council of the change order. Saturday, June 28, 2025 at 12:09 p.m., I received the following email from Glenn Beckmeyer Jr. Mark attaches a proposal to upgrade the 8 storm inlet frames, headpieces, and bicycle-safe grates on Coolidge Ave. The storm inlet frames must be upgraded to accommodate the new compliant storm inlet headpieces and bicycle-safe grates. The existing storm inlet frames are not compatible with the NJDEP required head braces. The proposal is for $16,300. This amount is still within the contingency allowance and will not increase the cost of the project. If you have any questions, please let me know. 4 hours later at 4:09 p.m. on Saturday, June 28, 2025, I sent the following email to the council. Council, you have permitted me to make decisions regarding change orders when it involves safety, timing, and or saving money. Coolidge Ave resurfacing is starting Monday, not July 6th. Either way, I would not have been able to gain council's approval prior to the work being performed. This change order will result in a $10,000 net increase, however, will still remain within the 20% contingency allotted for in the bid award. When the final pay app is presented before the council, I will officially request council approval for the change order. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me. This change order will not go over the bid award amount. I then provided my cellular number in the email. I did not receive any communication from council members on this topic until it was discussed at July 14, 2025 council meeting. This meeting, Council President DeSena and Councilman Cassio questioned why our engineers did not account for this work in the original bid award, stating that bicycle safe grates have been required for many years. I explained that the bicycle safe grates in the head curb piece were accounted for. However, the change order was for the metal inlet frames that the bicycle safe grate sits in. I informed the council that I will respond to the August 11th meeting with a more in-depth investigation to request a change order. WCTV slide 3, please. That's a picture of a storm inlet. The metal piece that's up along the curb, that's called the head piece or the curb piece. The part with all the slots is called the bicycle safe grate. The metal frame that's outside of it is the metal frame. This slide shows a storm inlet, which is made of 3 components. These components are identified as the bicycle safe grate, the metal frame, and the metal head curb piece. The change order was to replace the metal frame because the new metal head curb piece will not fit on the existing metal frame. The holes for the bolts to attach to the new head piece to the frame no longer line up. The only way for the engineers to have accounted for this in the bid would have been to take apart the storm inlet prior to going out to bid. There's several bolts under there that you can't see. I think there's 2 on each side. This would have cost the township money during the design and bid phase. The extra work did not increase the bid award amount, and circumstances such as this were accounted for with the contingency built into the bid. Updates. As a
Mark, can I interrupt you for a second? Council President,
Yeah.
may I ask the administrator to hold off on the balance? I have a time constraint. I'd like to give my report because I'm going to have to.
Sure.
leave. I didn't know we'd spend so much time on trees.
No problem. The mayor does have another engagement tonight, so if we could let the mayor.
I appreciate the consideration.
Go right ahead.
And just one quick thing before I get into my report, maybe future meetings when we have people here, I know you'll consider this very riveting, but maybe we can move them up in the, so they don't have to
Sure.
hear all this stuff. But thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks. Good evening, everyone. Councilman Tom Sears, Councilwoman Daisy Velez, and I attended a ribbon cutting event for the Flex Dance Company. They've opened their new business in the shopping center. I wish them much success. I am incredibly proud to announce this year's winners of our Spring into Wellness Scholarship Program, an initiative that grew out of our annual 5K run, walk, and health fair, which was launched in 2023 alongside Councilman Tom Sears and Councilwoman Daisy Velez. What started as a fun, family-friendly event to promote health and wellness has become something even more meaningful, a way to support and invest in the future of our young residents who are committed to careers in health-related fields. Thanks to the ongoing success of the 5K and the amazing support of our community, we originally planned to award 2 $500 scholarships this year, but because of the incredible quality of the applicants, I am pleased to share that we're recognizing 3 exceptional recipients: Gabriela Martinez, Sofina Marinaro, and Victoria DiVirgilio. Each of these outstanding high school seniors, all proud residents of the Township of Washington, have shown a deep commitment to their education, their community, and their future in health and wellness. The new DPW facility project is now out to bid. This is another milestone in the process of getting our valued employees the building they deserve to conduct their operations from. For quite some time, the administrator and I have been researching additional recycling options that would not violate the terms of our existing agreement. I am now pleased to report that we have established a no-cost arrangement with our recycling hauler, Gator Recycling, to provide 2 dumpsters at Town Hall. These dumpsters are available for residents only who wish to dispose of their household recycling outside of regular pickup schedule. An ecology permit sticker as well as standard separation rules still apply. Please continue to sort and flatten paper and cardboard from bottles, glass, and cans accordingly. Drop-off hours will align with those of the DPW facility for debris disposal, which are Tuesdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, thank you to Gator Recycling for their support in offering this added service to our community. Recreation news. The 2025 summer camp ended on Friday, August 1st. We have received a lot of positive feedback on the program. Thank you to Chris Pinto, the supervisors, and all the counselors for their hard work in caring for our children. The 2025 men's over 33 softball season has ended. Congratulations to Team Blue Steel on winning the championship. The teams were very pleased with the infield rehabilitation and the new benches in the dugouts. The 2025 Introduction to Cheer program starts Saturday, August 16th. Thank you to all those who volunteer to help with this program. The 2025 Fun with Art and Fun with Cartooning fall season registrations will start on Friday, August 15th and end on Friday, September 12th. Teen Night at the Westwood Recreation Center will resume in October. Please visit the recreation page on the town website and Facebook pages for more information about these programs and registration. Fire Department news. The Fire Department responded to multiple calls due to CO and fire alarms this month. On July 15th at approximately 8:30 a.m., the department was dispatched to the intersection of Washington and Clinton for a traffic crash to extricate the driver. The crew swiftly opened the door with the jaws of life, removing the party, who was then transported to hospital by awaiting medics and EMS. On July 18th, at 3:53 a.m., the department was dispatched to Willow Street for a garage fire. Arriving firefighters stretched a line to the garage, containing the fire to just that area. The Paramus Fire Department was called for extra manpower and the Hillsdale ambulance for standby. The house received some smoke damage, but it was deemed clear to return. The residents were alerted by their smoke detectors and quickly evacuated the home. This is a prime example to make sure your detectors are in working order. At that time of night, it can be too late before someone notices a house fire. DPW news. The department removed a tree at Memorial Field that had uprooted the walkway. The walkway will be repaired shortly. New toilets have been installed in the ladies' room at Memorial Field. They were happy to participate in the library's Touch a Truck event. They've been painting and refreshing stop lines and crosswalks, especially in school areas. Public affairs. We are happy to announce that the band Super Trans Am will be performing for this year's big concert. The event will take place next Tuesday, August 19th, starting at 7 p.m. Both Hold My Knots and Conrad's will both be there serving delicious food. Please patronize them. Weather permitting, we are expecting a great turnout for this event. Please check the website and social media for more details. The department, a bit of a repeat, the department also supported a ribbon cutting event for a new business in the shopping center, Flex Dance Company. We welcome new businesses to town to serve our residents. Please show them your support. Initial planning has begun for our annual Town Day Festival. Vendor outreach, entertainment booking, and logistics coordination are already in motion to ensure another successful community celebration. Zoning office, there were a total of 31 zoning applications reviewed for the month of July. Library, what a month. Neurodiverse music classes, family story times, senior social crafting, yoga classes, movies, puzzle groups, bingo, tween tie-dyeing, step story times. The list goes on, and registration is booming. Summer reading clubs continue for a few more weeks, and it's never too late to sign up. The shingle roof project was also finished this month, with great appreciation to the mayor and council for their support of the replacement. A big thank you to all the fish tank fundraising donors. The tank has arrived, and fish are being added every few weeks as the tank gets established. While the library will be accepting donations for the fish tank on an ongoing basis, sponsoring donations, for which your family or business will be recognized on our donor wall, will be closing on August 15th. Please stop by the library for a form or see their website for sponsor donation levels and details. Municipal Court. 126 total traffic tickets were issued in June, with 105 from the Township of Washington Police Department and 21 from the State Police. The court collected $4,127.88 in revenue for the township. Last but not least, Board of Health members working with the Mayor's Wellness Campaign members continue to research new and exciting ways they can gather data for the Healthy Communities Initiative. That ends my report. Thank you so much.
Peter, can you stick around? I want to suspend the rules for a second, if it's okay with the other two. And so Pete can do the new officers and the fire department if you have time.
Yeah, I
You have time?
Yes.
Okay. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
Tom and Mike?
Sounds good.
Okay, so assume I'm reading the SLEOs. No. Okay.
Well, you have the appointment papers in the yellow. if you
Yes.
want to do it that way.
Yeah, thank you.
Whichever way, is best for you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Okay. To Council President, in this case, Council Vice President, and Council of the Township of Washington, please be advised that having received the recommendation and endorsement for appointment of the following people from the Director of Public Safety, I'm hereby approving the following people to the offices listed below. Special Law Enforcement Officer, otherwise known as SLEO 1, Andrew Eckhart, with an effective date of August 31st. Special Law Enforcement Officer 3, Justin Bosch, effective date August 31st, 2025. SLEO 3, Vincent Montalbano III, effective date August 31st.
Mr. Mayor, you said SLEO 3 or 2? These are 2.
It's 3 here. Okay,
They're 2s.
thank you.
Justin and Vincent are 2s, and the rest, Brian, John, and Nicholas are 3s.
Okay, thank you for that. Nicholas Coppolicita, I'm hoping. So I'm assuming that's SLEO 2 instead of 3.
No, he's a 3.
Okay. John DiGeronimo, that I know is a 3. Brian Meltzer, 3. Yep. Okay, I think hopefully I got them all. I apologize for the confusion. Do I do the school crossing guards also?
Please.
Okay. School crossing guards regulars. These are all for the school year 2025 to 2026. Angela Boccia, Joseph Boccia, James Mahalish, John Jack Walsh, Anush Yanokian, Scott Zwane, Danielle Fisher, and then 2 substitutes, Ron Camperal and Jennifer Hess. And Sue will be doing all those also at a later time, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And Pete, you can do the fire department appointment?
Well, you need to
Oh,
do.
we gotta do second.
a motion
Yeah,
to approve it.
Okay.
Right.
And file.
Okay. Appointments to the fire department. Membership application for Baldy M. Shalom of the Township of Washington Volunteer Fire Department. Need a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Am I doing it? You want to do it?
Whatever you want to do. You're running.
If you have time, Mr. Mayor.
Of course, I have time to swear at our new members.
Choose or one?
No, right. Thank you. Left hand on the Bible, right hand in the air, right, Sue? Okay. I,
Bodie M. Shalom,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I do solemnly swear
and that I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties as a volunteer member of
all the duties as a volunteer member of
the Township of Washington Fire Department
the Township of Washington Fire Department
in the Township of Washington,
in the Township of Washington,
in the County of Bergen,
in the County of Bergen,
in the State of New Jersey,
in the State of New Jersey,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Next. Here, 2 copies. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Congrats again. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Keep your name.
No.
Thank you, Pete, for doing that. I appreciate it. And Mark, you still had some more to do? Okay.
That's okay. Thank you. Just some updates. There's plenty of them. We haven't seen each other in a while. So as a reminder to the public, the building department and planning and zoning, both offices have consolidated for better efficiency and service to the public. Their new office is located in the lower level of Town Hall. This evening, the council will have a resolution before them requesting the authorization to purchase an additional garbage truck as discussed at the July 14, 2025 council meeting. According to the vendors, the garbage truck should be delivered in approximately 8 months. This evening, council and administration will discuss our request to establish township ordinance to prohibit stopping and standing on Pascack Road. WCTV slide 4, please. Specifically in the shoulder cutout on the southbound lane of Pascack Road, just north of Northgate Road. Administration has received complaints from residents within the Northgate Townhouse community. The stopping and standing of vehicles in that area are causing view obstructions for the motorists turning onto Pascack Road from Northgate Road. We have discussed this with the police department and Beckmeyer Engineering, who both support the prohibition of stopping or standing in this area. Assistant County Engineer Nancy Dargis advised that parking on county roads is under the jurisdiction of the township, and we can establish an ordinance to address the concern. The resurfacing of Coolidge Avenue was complete. A majority of the cost for the resurfacing was funded with a New Jersey DOT grant in the amount of $190,050. We have already received 75% of the full reimbursement and expect the remainder to come once NJDOT performs their final inspection. The library roof project has been completed. Library Director Laura Rifkin sends her appreciation to the council for funding the project. The township will be receiving our grant reimbursement of $88,668 from the Bergen County Community Development Block Grant for the construction of the ADA improvements to the Township Public Library earlier in the year. 450 Pascack Road. All of the required documentation has been completed and submitted in order for the township to be reimbursed for a portion of the purchase price of 450 Pascack Road. As a reminder, the township received a grant award from Bergen County Open Space Land Acquisition. The award was for reimbursement of 63% of the anticipated purchase price of $880,000, not to exceed $550,000 in grant reimbursement. The township successfully negotiated a lower purchase price of $750,000. Therefore, the grant reimbursement. The grant reimbursement will be for $472,500. The township benefited from negotiating a lower purchase price rather than receiving the full $550,000 grant reimbursement, which is $52,500 better. Currently, County Council is reviewing all the closing documents for reimbursement.